Right now, Jamaica is facing a major controversy that's sparking debate across the Caribbean. For decades, Cuban doctors have been working in hospitals and clinics all over the island, especially in rural areas, helping to fill serious gaps in the healthcare system. But now, the government led by Prime Minister Andrew Holness has decided to end this long-standing Cuban medical program. And this has left many people asking one very important question. Did Jamaica push out these doctors because of pressure from the United States and policies linked to former US President Donald Trump? Today we are breaking down everything. What happened, why it happened, and what this means for Jamaica's healthcare system and international politics. Before we go further, I want you to tell me in the comments, do you think the government made the right decision? Or should Jamaica have kept the Cuban doctors program? Let me know down below.
Alright, it's time to officially break my silence on this. Cuba is in danger. Cuba is in danger. The people of Cuba are dying. Women, children, men, everybody, they are dying in Cuba. I heard Andrew Holness in one of the last speeches that I heard from him. He says that Jamaica is sensitive to the issue of what's happening in Cuba. We shouldn't just be sensitive, Dr. Holness. We should be outraged. We should be flabbergasted. We should be in a tailspin. We should be afraid. Right? We shouldn't be sensitive. Cuba is one of our biggest allies. When Melissa Lick, who sent doctors and nurses and medical aid, who sent those? Cuba, right? When the Jamaican people them want go college to become good doctors and they don't want to do it in Jamaica, who take them? Who train the population of Jamaica to be doctors and nurses and other things in the medical field? Cuba. In almost every single disaster, natural or otherwise, that has happened in Jamaica, Cuba is one of the first countries to send a response team to help Jamaica. What Jamaica do for Cuba? We can't just be sensitive. Our neighbors are dying. One of our biggest allies and supporters, they are dying. They're being starved. No power means no water. No power means no food. No power means no access to proper health care. Are you following me? Uno might eat, uno not see it, because guess what, them not on the internet for you post about it and I show you. Zine, they're being alienated by the US government, and what Jamaica afraid for lose a little visa them where America give them already have upon list, Them already put you upon list for restrictions of visa and all sort of things. So I know nothing drastic. So I want to do afraid say the little orange man revoke the visa privileges altogether. Who wants to be in America right now anyways? Who want to leave Jamaica and go to America right now? For you get what illegally detained, put in some facility where you can't talk to your friends or family. Nobody knows say they them probably assault you in every way, shape or form you can think of, right? Until they say you're an alien and you don't belong here. Really? I don't think anybody wants to go to America right now. And if you do, in all the chaos that's happening in the world right now, if right now you say, yeah, I'd rather be in America than Jamaica, I'm gonna think you right it up yourself. And so I'm gonna think that message I will connect with you. Cuba is dying. America is bullying the rest of the world, and if Jamaica don't do nothing, if the rest of the Caribbean don't come together and do something about it. Today for Cuba, tomorrow for we. So today US decides that Cuba them a target. Guess who is gonna be tomorrow? Remember say Jamaica the capital of the Caribbean, So guess who is gonna be tomorrow? So no keep sitting on a privilege. Anybody that feels like they are fine with being silent right now, despite what's happening to people around them, that means they are sitting in a privilege right now. I'll just not your turn yet. Zina not your time yet. So now imagine if America and other world powers are supposed to target the Caribbean countries one by one and leave Jamaica for last. When at our time, what gonna do for help with? No one. No one. No one. Cause we never help nobody. So nobody no left back. Alright, that's my 2 cents. We need to come together and we need to help our allies. I don't know how, but I would love to be presented with at least some options to say, okay, this is what we can do as a nation, as a Caribbean community, as something, because it's sad. It's sad. Thank you very much. Bye.
I just get to understand say the American government is threatening to sanction countries who use Cuban doctors and nurses. And I was very shocked to learn that Jamaica used Cuban doctors and nurses. For real. I mean, sorry, I am very shocked. I mean, over 400 Cuban doctors and nurses, biomedical engineers and technicians from Cuba in Jamaica. I am very shocked because I did not know that the Jamaica Labour Party deal with Cubans, much less Cuba. I did not know. Forgive me, Jamaica, I just did not know. Like I said, I did not know that the Jamaica Labour Party deal with Cuba. See me? Because about 50 years ago, Jamaica was sanctioned for the same shit. See? 50 years ago, Michael Manley was the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and he was friends with Cuba, Fidel Castro. See? Cuba built schools in Jamaica. See me? Let me see. I can name two of the school them. G.C. Foster and Jose Marti. See? Cubans built that. See? Michael Manley was also using Cuban doctors and nurses. See? The opposition leader at the time, Edward Siaga, was always saying Michael Manley wants to turn Jamaica into a communist country because he's friends with Cuba. You see me I say? No, America did not like that too. America did not like to see Michael Manley being friends with Cuba. You see? Now, Michael Manley, on hearing that America was upset at him being friends with Cuba, said these words: I will not allow America to dictate to me about which friends I should keep. And as long as this party is in power and I am the leader, we will tread this earth on our feet and not on our knees. Meaning, we're not about to no guy. Bro God, said that if you're bad. Said that if you're bad. Saying anyway, Michael Manley paid a heavy price after that. For real. The Secret Service were sent to Jamaica on a wide scale to every parish in Jamaica to create what? Havoc. You see me? There were riots in the street. People got hungry because what? Food was locked off from Jamaica. So when we heard Papa Eddie say he was going to lock down Jamaica tighter than a sardine tin that not even breeze can pass through, you know say he was working with America. You see me I say? For real. There were even a few attempts on Manley's life. Yeah. So with me knowing the history, and I was there, you see why I am surprised, seeing? But now things have come full circle again. You see me I say? And me notice a bro God quiet your fuck, seeing? The Prime Minister of Trinidad attack defending our people, and other Prime Ministers from other countries are defend for them people. But bro God not defend Jamaicans. I want to go on. Come on, bro God, you have to talk up and defend your people. Be like Michael Manley, youth. How we are do? Well, he must PNP, a labour, so you can't be like him. But anyway, defend your people, bro God. See? You're too quiet.
Hey, the Jamaica government funny, you know. On the ear say, the JLP them say them end the medical contracts, whatever they have with Cuba, right? But look at this, see? But a week ago, we as Jamaicans have to come out and defend the Prime Minister from the big idiot congressman in Florida, Carlos Dede, whatever. And we come out strong for the Prime Minister because him a defend Cuba, and he acknowledged the relationship with Jamaica and Cuba and the Cuban doctors. Why the fuck yesterday y'all gonna end that relationship? You are saying that you've been negotiating with Cuba since 2023 and you cannot come to an agreement all of a sudden. So last week, Mr. Prime Minister, you never know, so you could come to an agreement when you come to back Cuba and come to Cuba's defense. You never know that. Why, as the United States start saying, oh, Cuba friggin' human trafficking, them a do them doctor, forced labor, modern day slavery, on a fall under pressure. Why is it met with Mark Rubori, whatever I fucking want name? The contract ended with Cuba. What the problem with this administration? I don't know. I thought y'all had balls. So what will happen? Let me tell you what they said will happen. The doctors will finish out their contracts. They won't be renewed. But no government to government condition or whatever. So they're not going to renew them. And then the government of Jamaica may hire these doctors. We already have these doctor shortages and nurse shortage and all these things. And it's over 300 doctors, Cuban doctors. And let me tell you something. It's when a country don't like another's regime, I don't think it's their business or their priority to try dismantle that country. But it's when you allies them, turn them back on you under pressure. 50 years of friendship, half a century. Older than some of our parents them. Well, but yeah.
Jamaica just cut ties with Cuban doctors and nurses. But did anyone explain what does that mean for the Jamaican diaspora? Let's have a real conversation here. For years, many of us in the diaspora have been thinking about moving back to Jamaica, retiring, investing, building, reconnecting with the land that built us. But one of the biggest concerns we hear all the time is healthcare. Now we are hearing that Jamaica has ended its arrangement with Cuban doctors and nurses. So here is a fair question to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade and the Ministry of Health and Wellness in Jamaica. And people, I want you to share this message because I want them to hear it. What percentage of Jamaica's healthcare workforce did those Cuban medical professionals represent? And now that they are gone, what does the healthcare system look like moving forward? This question is not for a political debate. This question is for the Jamaican diaspora, the people who are abroad who are seriously thinking about returning home. Because if healthcare was already one of the biggest challenges before, what should we expect now? Will there be shortages? Will services slow down? Or is there a new plan already in place to replace those doctors and nurses? The diaspora deserves clarity, not rumors, not speculation, clarity. So respectfully, we are asking the government of Jamaica, give the diaspora a formal explanation. Because if you want people to come home, invest, retire, and build the country, they must understand what they are coming back to. If Jamaica wants the diaspora to come home, then Jamaica must first tell the diaspora the truth about the state of healthcare going forward. Peter Gracie, and I'm out. Love you. Peace.
Andrew, no matter what you do, you would have get beaten for this decision. Because if you didn't do what you do, and them say sanction, what Jamaica people are going to do? What them are going to do? Whichever government was in power with this decision would be a hard one. Yeah, me feel like Andrew made the right decision. And remember, this is not even about politics right now. This is about Jamaica. Me feel like Andrew made the right decision. We know it seems like the hard one and the wrong one, but trust me, it's a superpower you deal with. It's a superpower you deal with. We have to try squeeze. You understand? We don't want to go too much in it, but Andrew made the right decision. We know it not seems like it right now, but watch what go on down the road if he never made this decision. Yeah.
Yo, when I get enough facts straight, saying, tell me something. Who no love? A Cuba no love, make una hate Andrew, or a Andrew no hate, make una love Cuba. Wanna tell me? A Cuba no love, make una hate Andrew, or a Andrew no love, make una Andrew no hate, make una love Cuba. That's what me want to know. Because me hear some people make some comment and all and depend Andrew this, Andrew we, them Andrew make Jamaica this, Andrew yo. The facts of the matter, Cuba in the problem right now. No? Cuba right now they put the whole Caribbean in a problem. You know? You understand the position what where the Castro administration they put the whole CARICOM in the position. You don't understand what going on. You don't understand what can happen. You can't hate one Prime Minister so much where we're blind from reality and blind from the facts. The man's job is to protect the 3 million people who live here. In job and nothing else. He not get it right all the time. And he not perfect. I'm not vow for him, I'm not pick up for him. But me just as say. A Cuba no love, make no hate Andrew. Or a Andrew no hate, make no love Cuba. That one.
Let's start with some context. The Cuban Doctors Program in Jamaica has been running for over 40 years. These doctors and nurses worked in hospitals, health centers, and rural clinics, places where local doctors were scarce. Hundreds of Cuban professionals have helped thousands of patients over the years. Many Jamaicans see them as heroes, and their presence has been vital, especially in smaller towns. So when news broke that this program was ending, people were understandably shocked. Many communities rely on these doctors for basic healthcare services, and losing them could create major gaps in care. So why is this happening? According to the Jamaican government, the original agreement expired, and both Jamaica and Cuba couldn't agree on a new contract. Officials say Cuban doctors could still work in Jamaica, but under different arrangements that follow Jamaican labor laws. Now, critics say that explanation doesn't tell the whole story. They point out that in recent years, the United States has been very critical in Cuba's overseas medical missions. During Donald Trump's presidency, the US government accused Cuba of exploiting its doctors, calling the program a form of forced labor. They even warned countries that continued using Cuban doctors could face diplomatic consequences. So naturally, people are asking, was Jamaica just bowing to international pressure? Do you think international politics should influence Jamaica's healthcare system? Comment yes or no. I am curious to see what you all think. This is where it gets even more complicated. Many Caribbean leaders have publicly criticized the US stance. They argue that Cuban doctors are volunteers who provide critical healthcare services, not victims of exploitation. Still, countries like Jamaica and Honduras have ended or reconsidered their agreements with Cuba, and US pressure is widely seen as a factor. This creates a tough position for Jamaica. On one hand, you need Cuban doctors to fill urgent healthcare needs. On the other hand, you are navigating diplomatic relations with a superpower. It's a real balancing act. And it's why this story has sparked such heated debate online. The public reaction has been intense. Many Jamaicans are angry and disappointed. For decades, Cuban doctors have helped save lives, and more people feel like the government is turning its back on them. Others argue that Jamaica should invest more in training and hiring local doctors instead of relying on foreign programs. This debate isn't just about doctors. It's about healthcare politics and international influence. You will see this reflected in social media comments, news reports, and even parliament discussions. People are passionate because this decision could affect communities across the island. I want to hear your opinion. Should Jamaica focus on hiring local doctors or keep welcoming Cuban medical professionals? Drop a comment now. Your opinion matters. To wrap it up, this story shows how global politics can directly impact local communities. A decision made between governments can affect hospitals, clinics, and thousands of patients. Whether you think the government made the right decision or not, one thing is clear. This debate is far from over. If fewer Cuban doctors remain in Jamaica, the healthcare system will face serious challenges. At the same time, the government may bring in more local professionals under new contracts. This is a story we will continue to follow closely, and it's something that affects every Jamaican. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more updates on Jamaican politics and breaking news, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video, and once again, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this decision? Should Jamaica keep Cuban doctors or move on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start the conversation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.